Aloha. So this is 4 more reasons you might be experiencing a spiritual awakening, or signs that you're experiencing a spiritual awakening. All right, so the first one is you can't sleep. You're staying awake at night, you're having a hard time falling asleep. Or this might be that like you wake up at 2 or 4 a.m. Sometimes you're like 2 a.m., 3 a.m., 4 a.m., you're waking up every night. And this isn't just like to go to the bathroom. It's like you wake up and maybe you do have to go to the bathroom, but like once you're awake. Or maybe you don't have to go to the bathroom. You wake up just in bed and you're like, I'm awake now. Great. Can't fall asleep. You're awake. Or maybe when you're going to bed, you're just like, all right, time for bed. And you lay down and you just can't sleep. You're just wide awake. You're wide awake. But then throughout the day, you're fatigued and you're tired and you're worn out. And you just don't have the energy to get things done that you want to get done. Or you're dragging your feet. And then when you try to take a nap or you go to sleep, you're wide awake. This is an example that you're having a spiritual awakening. This is one of the symptoms or signs of it going on. So if you're not aware of what a spiritual awakening is, this is where you're leveling up to a new version of yourself. You're becoming more aware of your surroundings around you, more aware that the physical world and the spiritual world are actually here at the same time, and you're becoming more aware of the spiritual realm around you, as well as you're becoming more aware of your emotions, more aware of your mental state, more aware of your physical body and how your body speaks, as well as becoming more aware that you're more than your thoughts, more than your feelings, more than your personality. That is more than you. It's more of beginning to come out to an understanding that you are a spiritual being having a human experience, not a human being having a spiritual experience. You are a multifaceted spiritual being having a human experience. So that's what it means to awaken. You're becoming aware of that. But as that happens, we go through things, and blockages or obstacles we've had in the past begin to dissolve. There's some personal development that's a good help with that. Shadow work helps with that. And hopefully these videos make a difference. Also, like I provide one-on-one coaching if you ever want to dive into that. We also have group coaching with Golden Shadow Academy. More about them at the end of the video. So continuing on though, the second one you have is diet. So your diet starts changing, your taste starts changing. Things that like you used to like, you don't like anymore. The things that used to taste really awesome don't taste so great. Or maybe your smells have changed. Maybe you're more sensitive, like you can smell a lot more now. You can smell even more what's going on. You might even like see more colors when you're looking at certain flowers and stuff. You might have a ringing in your ears. Now this isn't the same as like a medical ringing in your ears. It's like a ringing in like one side or the other side, or both at the same time. It almost sounds more like someone's playing a singing bowl, not like a ringing like a telephone or like a ringing like a bell, but like someone's playing a singing bowl. Maybe different frequencies. Maybe you hear two tones going on. Or your sight, you're picking up more colors, or you're starting to see in the periphery of your eyes. Sometimes you feel like you saw something go by, or you saw someone there. Or you might be driving your car or walking around in your house by yourself or going to walk, and you suddenly don't feel like you're alone. But not like a battle, not like someone's like creeping on you or like someone's stalking you, but like you're just like, oh yeah, like that so-and-so is like, who's behind me? Like almost like there's a friend with you, or that like you're not alone, or like you're comforted, like there's someone kind of behind you or in your vision, picking up on like spirits in a way. But yeah, so your diet, your taste, your smell, reading your sight. That's the second, second thing that might be going on with you if you're having a spiritual awakening. Now, just because you don't experience one of these doesn't mean you're not having it. Any of these symptoms or signs of having a spiritual awakening, you're just having one, you're having it happen. But usually these are multiple ones that are going on. The third one is kind of like a knowing purpose. Like whatever you're going through, however chaotic things might be going on, or however hype up your emotions might be, or like whatever's going on with like you can't sleep or whatever, it's for your greater good. It's serving a purpose. You somehow know it's like for you. It's a good thing. So that it serves you. That it's going to work out. Whatever you're going through, like some emotional thing or relationship breakup or like job shift, it all works out. It's getting better. Or like whatever your dreams are that you desire to have in life, those are going to happen. That's a third sign that you're having a spiritual awakening. And then the fourth sign, the final sign here, is you're drawn to learning. So this is like, as you begin to learn about spiritual things, maybe you dive more into spiritual videos like this. If you're watching this video, you're drawn to learn. But if you maybe watch more like videos like this, more of mine, maybe you dive into books, other people's videos, maybe you're watching podcasts or listening to podcasts, maybe you're learning all you can, maybe you're applying practical things, maybe you're into personal development, maybe even going back to things you've learned before or shows you've watched in the past, and now you're watching them with your spiritual eyes or your higher level of consciousness or your new version of yourself, and you're noticing there's these little hidden spiritualities or little hidden lessons in there. So you're drawn to learn. And also partially info finds you. It's like, yeah, you're looking for it a little bit, but either the email shows up or the YouTube algorithm or the Netflix algorithm or the LinkedIn algorithm, just suggest a cool video for you, suggest a cool person for you, and that flows into there. So that's like the number four of you're having a spiritual awakening. So the four to go through, at least 4 signs that you're having a spiritual awakening, or 4 more signs that you're having one, is you can't sleep, or you're being awake at 2 or to 3 to 4 a.m., which you're awake at that time. It's a good time to meditate if that is happening. So something you can do about that is if you can't sleep, you can lay in bed and breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth, twice as long out through the mouth as in through the nose. So kind of like in for 4, out for 8, in for 3, out for 6, something like that. Real slow, like a something like that. Do that until you fall asleep. Just let your thoughts flow by. Breathe like that. They'll help slow you down the chi in your body, slow down the energy in your body. It'll help you fall asleep and move away any possible PTSD or any anxious thoughts. Even if you don't have anxious thoughts, it still slows down if you sleep. If you're waking up at 2 a.m. or 4 a.m. and you're wide awake, you might as well meditate. You might as well get out your phone. Instead of getting on your phone, you might as well meditate. You might as well go turn on the light, read a book. Maybe work out. Maybe wake up and do some push-ups, some setups, lift some weights, do some yoga. You might as well do some of the stuff that doesn't mean just start your day, but you might as well do something at that time that you're awake. That's productive. So meditate, breath work out, read a book, something like that. Might help you fall back to sleep. Might also use them done productive. 2, if your diet, taste, smells, ringing in your ears. If you're hearing the ringing in your ears, just close your eyes and just listen for a minute. It will fade. And you can even try to listen to it more, and that will either maybe give you an answer. You might receive a download, or they might fade away. But then just pay attention to what happens throughout the rest of the day. If you're seeing things clear, enjoy it better. If you're smelling better, remove fake smells from your life. Remove fake pre-affirms and fragrances and colognes, things that have fake fragrance, and replace them with more essential oils in your life. If your tastes are changing, eat healthier food. Remove sugar, remove salts, remove things that don't serve you in your taste, and they'll help you that things taste better. I'm not going to go through each one of these. The third one is you're knowing it's going to work out. You know it's all going to serve you. You know it's going to be okay. Breathe into that. Feel into that. You know it's all going to be fine. You know it's going to work out. And then continue to learn. Watch more videos that are popping up here and continue to learn. Maybe go find a book that you haven't read before. Find a book you have read before. And also, if you're interested in being a part of Golden Shadow Academy, we are accepting invitations for beta members right now, beta foundational members, to test out our new app. Our app launches in January, February area. And right now we're taking beta testers. If you want to apply to that, click the link down below or click this video to watch video about being a beta tester. But either way, jump on a call with me. We chat about it. We'll see if you're a good fit. And I'm going to step into that. It's a great deal. Being on the ground floor of an amazing app that is going to make ripple changes in the world. This includes group coaching with me and another fantastic coach. All right, peace, love, keep being your awesome selves, and keep shifting.